The leader of INRI Evangelical Spiritual Church, Primate Elijah Ayodele, has warned the governor of Edo State, Godwin Obaseki, to wake up because he foresees his political assignments being frustrated by his enemies in the state. The popular prophet advised the governor and his deputy, Philip Shaibu, not to allow discrepancies and kangaroo court judgments to be used to oust them. He made it known that the enemies of Obaseki and Shaibu are doing everything to get them out of the way. Ayodele said, Obaseki must wake up. They want to bring his government down. He must not sleep so that they will not use kangaroo court judgments against him. He and his deputy must not allow discrepancies. They must take every step so they won't give them a shock. His political enemies are waiting for his downfall. He should take the right step now before it is too late. They want to frustrate his political assignment. They are looking for every means to disqualify his ability to move Edo forward. He must not joke with this before it is too late. They want to do everything to get him out of the way. He should not let it be too late. Well, this is a common knowledge. Everybody knows that. One thing I believe, apart from maybe they want to frustrate his work, just to move Edo State forward, I think that one is normal. But if we are talking about the courts, this certificate forgery, I don't think there's any big deal about it. If your hands are clean, if his hands are clean, if he has done the right thing, why should he be bothered? Submit the necessary documents that will be needed in the courts. I don't think there's anything to be afraid of, unless maybe himself, his hands are not clean. Fine. But if your hands are clean and you're all the things that they are bringing against you, the issue of the certificate forgery, and you know that your certificates are clean, I don't think there's any need for him to be bothered. That's been said. But if we talk about, you try to make, bring a lot of propaganda, just like they did before the election, of course, you just have to buckle up and do the right thing. A lot of things are going on across the country. So every state and every governor must make sure they are there for the people. In as much the people are always there for them when they want to get their votes. You have to be there for the people and do the right thing and be proactive. You cannot just say, oh, yes, I'm in my second tenure, I can do whatever I want to do. After I'm not coming back. And that was what caused Oyo State. Now Oyo State is a PDP state. It used to be APC, but the way and manner the whole thing went, and that was what brought PDP in place. That being said, so we are not getting much as a people. We are not getting much from these people, from all these politicians, be it a president, governors, and other politicians. We are not getting as we expect, but they are getting more than enough from the people. They are getting more than enough from the people. I don't think we get even up to 1% as a people. But themselves, they are getting even 1,000% reward from telling us that they are serving us. If we want to check at it, we should not lie to ourselves. We shouldn't lie to ourselves, because all of this is all this little development. They always tell us that they bring. It makes no meaning. They are just scratching. They've not even started scratching, and they will use all of those to come and bobo us. So that does not mean that we should not even say it the way it is. And it's very, very shameful that at this age and time, what our politicians are, what they are engrossed with, what they put much of their time, how to unseat this person. You want to be there, you want to remove this person, you want to make sure this person is not there. And at the end of the day, you will still go there. You are not still going to do anything. You are not going to be different. A typical example is what is happening at the center. Buhari, how many times did he try? He tried so many times. He cried. But see him now. See what is happening now. As if it was Nigerians that went to beg him. Nigeria didn't give him chance. 3 times. It didn't give him chance. It was the 4th time that he came on board, thinking that, with all of the times that he failed, that coming for the 4th time, then he's going to do better things. But see what we are experiencing. And you can imagine the audacity, the arrogance, most especially from the spokesperson. I don't even Gabashew, at least you can just manage Gabashew. But Femi Adesina, that man does not know how to talk. That is it. He does not know how to talk. I'm saying it with all manner of responsibility and sincerity. That man does not know how to talk. come and be calling Nigerians whalers, whaling whalers, telling people to leave their lands and to give away their lands so that they can secure their lives. Now, we see woman be the tough for mouth. Do we blame them? Because you see sycophants be running after them. Oh, you are the best. You are doing this. You are doing that. What kind of a thing is that? And this man, they said, is a clergyman, or whether is a minister in Foursquare, and he does not know how to talk. He doesn't know how to talk. These are the people that they will mount pulpits. They will be talking anyhow. They will have whole microphone. They will be talking anyhow. When you will be begging people for votes, well, of course, they just put him there. He didn't even go to go and beg for votes now. So he would tell you that he does not have a direct impact or direct relationship with the people. So somebody just brought him and gave him that position, and they have forgotten where they are coming from. The question is that, was he like that before he became the spokesperson of the president? So, and the arrogance is just always there. Believe you me, when the election time is coming, it's just, to fulfill all righteousness. They still know what they do at the end of the day. They know what they do. So coming back to what the prophet is saying, it is a common knowledge. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows what is happening. But at the end of the day, people will still say, oh, we want to queue behind this person. You want to support this person. You want to support the other party A or party B. You want to defend them. At the end of the day, in the recess, what do we really gain? What do we even get? We still fund their bills. We pay all their expenses. Yes, what do we get? Do we get up to 1% of what we have put in? Because it is all this small money. You think you have not done anything. As an Okada man, you know the stress you go through for you to pay. You know all these tickets. They give you ticket. Maybe you have a small table. You are selling tomatoes. You know what you go through in the hands of the so-called all this local government official that always come to get money from you. Or I don't talk of maybe you are all this New Benin, all this Oba markets, all this Agbado markets. If you are selling there, or you dey Ekiosa markets, or na Santana market, now you dey, you know how much. It's not for free. You can't just go there. Even if you are selling on the road, you can't just, that you can't just be there. You have to pay something. So what are we talking about? I mean, a Mission Road. You know what you pay. You know what you pay. All of those small money. You can imagine even those days when all this Bobizu, all this Yoruba Street, all this Ring Road. You know what you go through. So you pay their bills. You pay their bills. In that small money you get, you know how much you take out to pay all those tickets that we are talking about. All of those things put together, we use it to fund their lifestyle. And at the end of the day, they will work for 4 years, at max 8 years. And they will come back, they will be telling you that you have to pay pension for life. You know what they take? So in the recess, in as much as you are trying to defend them or trying to support them, or you just like this person, irrespective of anything, see, think back, what do I even get? What do I even get in the recess compared to what these people are getting? At this age and time, we still talk about this and that. Nobody talk. Come, let it. Even when whosoever that wants to come there, let them come there. At the end of the day, nothing. They're still not going to do anything. It's still going to be business as usual. It's going to be the business as usual. Nigerians are suffering too much in the hands of these politicians. We people we complain about the colonial masters, but these ones are even worse. They are even worse. Whether it is the colonial master that even taught them how to do this, but at least you have to the kind of stress that we went through. At this age and time, we are supposed to have love for ourselves, but no, the same, how will I put it? The same suffering, the same hardship we still go through in our own people's hands. You can imagine such a thing. You can imagine such a thing. It is what it is. But all I know is that to just to play to the gallery with what the prophet has said. It's a common knowledge. I don't think anybody needs a soothsayer to tell us what has been happening. This battle has been on close to 2 years, even before the election. One thing I said before, that it is not over until it is over, because definitely until the Supreme Court will settle this whole thing. Even if the Supreme Court settles it, forget it. They are still going to be on the case. They are still going to be doing a manner of things. So that is just the way it is. Let's just keep our finger crossed and see what happens, how they are going to manage everything. Well, someone should tell this man to keep quiet. He's becoming something else. Too much noises. Baba Prophet, there is no kangaroo court in Nigeria can't that can remove a governor. Any court that can be a threat to a governor is a court of competent jurisdiction. Oga Apostle, mind your language and how you bring the courts into disrepute. Obaseki with fake certificates must be sacked by the court. So guys, let us hear your opinion. Leave your comment below and let's know your thoughts. Thank you.